magical plants of the Amazon. You brush against a leaf, and nothing happens. No pain, no warning, no signal that anything is wrong. But beneath your skin, something has already begun. Your heartbeat shifts, not enough to alarm you, but enough to matter. Your nerves begin firing signals that do not belong to you. Your muscles react before your mind understands why. Because in the Amazon rainforest, nothing is passive. Every plant here is part of a system built on survival. They do not run, they do not hide, they adapt. Through chemistry, through evolution, through silent control. This is not just a forest, it is a battlefield, where the weapons are invisible and the damage begins long before you realize it. Before we go any further, if you are into real science, dangerous ecosystems, and the hidden side of nature, hit subscribe right now and join Science Download, because this is not normal content. This is where we explore the unseen forces of nature, from deadly animals to extreme environments, to the silent systems that shape life itself. 10. Cat's claw. The cat's claw does something rare in the Amazon. It heals. For centuries, indigenous communities have used it to treat infections, reduce inflammation, and repair internal damage that cannot be seen from the outside. Its compounds actively stimulate white blood cells, strengthening the immune response at a cellular level, helping the body fight threats before they spread. In an environment filled with bacteria, parasites, and constant exposure to injury, this is not just medicine. It is the difference between recovery and slow decline. Because in the Amazon, anything that keeps you alive is just as powerful as anything that can kill you. 9. Guayusa. The guayusa prepares you before anything goes wrong. Consumed before sunrise, it delivers a steady release of natural caffeine, keeping the body alert without sudden crashes. But the real effect is mental. Focus sharpens, awareness increases. Your brain begins to process subtle details, movements in the trees, sounds in the distance. Because in the Amazon, danger does not announce itself. It appears suddenly and disappears just as quickly. And if you miss that moment, if your attention slips, even for a second, you are no longer observing the jungle. You are part of it. 8. Strychnos. The strychnos produces a toxin that removes control from the body entirely. Strychnine. Once inside the bloodstream, it blocks inhibitory signals in the nervous system, the signals responsible for telling your muscles to relax. Without them, the body locks into continuous contraction. Muscles tighten, violently, repeatedly. The spine arches, the jaw clenches, the chest stiffens. Breathing becomes forced, then restricted, until the muscles required to breathe can no longer function. The body does not shut down instantly. It struggles against itself. 7. Curare. Curare works differently. It does not create chaos. It creates silence. At a microscopic level, it blocks communication between nerves and muscles. The brain continues sending signals, but nothing responds. Movement stops completely. You remain conscious, aware of everything, but unable to move, unable to breathe on your own. The body becomes still, while the mind remains awake. So far, these plants control the body. But what comes next does something far more complex. It controls perception and changes reality itself. 6. Ayahuasca. The ayahuasca alters the brain at a chemical level. It allows psychoactive compounds to reach neural receptors. Once active, brain activity begins to shift. Vision intensifies. Time slows. The boundary between internal thought and external reality becomes unstable. Because once perception changes, the brain can no longer fully trust what it sees. 5. Coca plant. The coca plant exists in two forms. In its natural state, it reduces fatigue, increases stamina, helping humans survive physically demanding environments. But when processed, it becomes something far more powerful. It directly alters dopamine systems in the brain, changing how reward, motivation, and decision-making operate. At that point, it is no longer supporting survival. It begins influencing behavior itself. A plant that starts as help, but can slowly become control. 4. Strangler fig. The strangler fig does not fight for space. It takes it. It begins high in the canopy, then grows downward, wrapping around another tree, cutting off light, blocking nutrients. Years pass, the host weakens, and eventually collapses, leaving only one survivor. 3. Angel's trumpet. The angel's trumpet interferes directly with the brain. It disrupts neurotransmitters, affecting memory, perception, awareness. Victims may hallucinate, lose control, because the brain can no longer distinguish reality. 2. Manchineel tree. The manchineel tree is dangerous in every form. Fruit, sap, even rainwater. Everything it touches becomes harmful. This is not a plant you interact with. It is one you survive by staying away from. 1. Rafflesia. The Rafflesia survives by taking from something else. No roots, no leaves. It lives inside another plant, drawing everything it needs. When it blooms, it smells like decay, attracting insects to continue its cycle. It does not grow independently. It exists by relying completely on something else. And that is the pattern. The most powerful forces in nature are not always aggressive. Sometimes they are silent, hidden, working slowly. So which of these disturbed you the most? Tell us in the comments. And if this changed how you see nature, the next video will go even deeper.